Kavita, you're on mute.
Hi everyone. So this is Kavita Wilson. I am global head for Eton College. I've been working in the global market since last 2.5 years now, more than that, in fact. Give me an opportunity to please introduce my team. So I have Oliver. He's our campus manager at Eton College. I have Dakshita, who is heading the team, and I have Ritu Chakraborty. She is looking after the admission. So she's our admissions manager. So without further ado, I will be starting the session. We will keep our questions ready. So you can see on your screen, you have something called as Q&A. Please put your questions in the chat session and we will make sure your questions are answered. And Oliver will be taking all your questions and he'll be answering it towards the end of the session. Meanwhile, before we go for open forum for question and answer, let us quickly introduce you all to our college, because some of you are new, some of you are existing stakeholders, but then some of you are new as well. So let us quickly brief you about Eton College. So in today's webinar, we'll be covering the unique features, accreditation, program, practicums, and admission requirements, followed by our Q&A. Now going ahead, if you see the screen right now, on your screen, on the left-hand side, if you see the map, we have Vancouver city map. So we are located in Vancouver downtown. If you see, we are in the heart of the city, surrounded by 100 plus hotels, motels, and resorts around the campus. So technically, if your students are joining us, we have tremendous part-time job opportunity for your students available around the campus itself. And Oliver, please help me here. So basically, we are also helping our students with the part-time job around the campus, correct?
That is correct. So we have a student success specialist that is on site and also available online to help all international and domestic students with resources to find things like housing, like how to apply for a part-time job, and how to also go about being out and about in our transportation systems, kind of like a mobile information person if you need. So we have a person on site that will be able to help all our students. Kavita.
Thank you, Oliver, for the brief explanation. So basically, we have tremendous part-time job opportunity available around the campus, and as a college, we do guide our students with the part-times available around us. If you talk about transportation, if you see the map here, we have Vancouver International Airport. Now, Vancouver International Airport is the nearest airport to your campus. It is located in Richmond. It is 30 minutes away from Eton College campus. So again, airport is pretty nearby, so you can travel to airport as well. And we also have one of the program called as flight attendant preparation course. So some of our students do their internship with airlines as well. So it's easier for them to travel and, commute to the international airport. Now going ahead, if you see the metro station, that's the main mode of communication for international students. The metro station is also like 1.5 minutes away from the campus. So in the upcoming slides, I'll be showing you one of the campus videos wherein you can see, like metro station is just visible from your campus building as well. Even if you see the bus station is pretty walkable. So overall, campus is very strategically located in terms of easy accessibility to public transportation, and also in terms of tremendous opportunity available for the students around the campus. Also, Oliver, I would like you to put some highlights on the wages that the student earn from Vancouver City, like wages per hour.
Well, the minimum wage that all workers that are legally employed is $15.20 Canadian dollars. So they will have to, employees would have to start paying at minimum wage, and they go up to, it all depends on the employer. I've seen wages starting at even at $19.50 or $20. 20 Canadian dollars an hour. So it's really good in terms of the minimum wage here in Vancouver. Kavita.
Thank you, Oliver. So, and also viewers, I'm sure you know that, Vancouver City has the highest wages in terms of, wages per hour for the international students if you compare it with the other provinces. So we can share it with you in the next session that we will be keeping very soon. Now, going ahead, why should somebody choose Vancouver City? So Vancouver is the third largest city in Canada, and it is also the third largest tourist destination. So of course, because it is the third largest tourist destination, it has got tremendous job opportunities in the field of tourism, hospitality, that's the service industry, and of course business is always a booming sector. Now, going ahead, talking about what we offer to you as a college, we offer you career focused program. We offer you career focused program in the field of tourism, hospitality, business administration, and we have certain permutation combination for the same. We have small class sizes. If you see, we focus on good faculty to student interaction ratio. So we keep a batch of 1:30 or 35 students in one classroom. Oliver, would you like to put some highlights on the class size?
The ratio now is I'm limiting because of some restrictions with COVID. I'm limiting the class size to about 24. Irregardless if it's online or traditionally in campus. So 24 students to one instructor. I might go down to about 12, depending on the size of the classroom, so that students feel comfortable in terms of social distancing and walking around and about the campus. So that's kind of like what we have with the mandate of social distancing now. Kavita.
Yes, very true, very true. So basically we have new guidelines as per British Columbia Ministry, wherein we have to limit the class size even further. So otherwise, technically in normal days, we keep like one faculty is to 30 or maximum 35 students in one classroom. Also, now very, very important is practicum focused program. So every program that we offer at Eton College, we have internship attached to it. We call it practicum because it is an unpaid internship, but then every program the student is able to gain some hands-on work experience. We have a unique program called as a flight attendant preparation course. And let me tell you, at present, Eton College is the only college offering this program to international students who are not in Canada. So, right now we have this is one of the unique programs at Eton College. And to answer your questions for the post-study work visa, so we do offer you progression to public universities within Canada and overseas, after which your students do get eligible for post-study work visa as well. So we will be covering this in detail in the upcoming slide. Now, talking about the admission requirements. So if you see, the admission requirements of Eton College is highly competitive. We do not require mathematics for admission at Eton College. And how does the progression happen? That we will, again, we will be discussing it in the admission requirement slide. Talking about intakes, we have three major intakes. So we have January, May, and September. In case if you have a student who is already in Canada, we are still accepting applications. Like we have 1 or 2 days more left to get the applications for January 22. If not, then the next available intake will be May 22. Now, followed by this, I have a quick campus video that I would like to play, and then we'll take the presentation ahead. So please sit back and that was a quick campus video, and these are some of the student testimonials that we will be sharing it with you in your emails. Now, just a small glimpse of the campus picture. So if you see this building, this is the building where campus is located. You can see this this building behind Ritu's virtual background as well. And others are some of the pictures from the classroom. So you can see the aircraft cabin simulator. That is a dummy aircraft model that we have on campus to support our flight attendant preparation course. Now, going ahead, talking about the accreditation. So we are certified by PTIB, that's Private Training Institution branch. So all our faculties, our programs, our curriculum is approved under PTIB. We are certified by EQA, that is Education Quality Assurance. We fall under category 1 in terms of British Columbia Ministry ranking. So basically, this categorization happens on the basis of student services and the programs that we offer. So falling under category 1 is a good thing for us. And also very important is we are a DLI approved college. So that's designated learning institution number. And that's the reason our students are allowed to work for 20 hours per week part-time during their studies and 40 hours per week full-time during their vacations. Now going ahead with the presentation. So we will be talking about the programs and the pathways. As I said that, we specialize in programs related to hospitality, tourism, and business administration. So I will be handing over the further slide to Oliver, and he will be explaining it to you in detail about the programs.
So the programs that we offer primarily are in business, hospitality management, and also tourism and travel and tourism management, and also the flight attendant preparation program. So as you can see, we have 8 programs that most international students are registered into and enrolled and successfully found gainful employment in. Could be the next slide, please.
So Oliver, I will just like to spend a couple of more minutes on this. So viewers, if you see the programs, we have business administration. So this is basically a 1+3 years program. So 1 year at Eton College, 3 years at Partner University. That leads you to a final bachelor's degree from the Partner University. After that, of course, once you complete your final certification, you do get eligible for up to 3 years of post-study work visa from Canada. The only condition is that you have to complete your program in full. So when I say the program in full, the programs are designed as such that if you're doing a 4 years of bachelor's, you do your first year at Eton, move on to the university, complete your program, and then graduate from there. The second program that you see, we have BAHM, so Business Administration majors in Hospitality Management, and Business Administration majors in Travel and Tourism Management. And let me cover the third one also, that is Hospitality and Tourism Management. All 3 of them are a fast track program. When I say fast track program, technically the program is like 2+2, 2 years at Eton, 2 years at university. But because it is a fast track program, student will study at Eton College for a lesser duration. So rather than 24 months, they study at Eton College only for 16 months or 15 months. So if you convert it into years, it comes up to 1.5 years. So 1 year and 3 months or 1 year and 2 months, which is like within 1 year and 2 months, student is completing a 2 years program and then moving on to the 3rd year at university. So that's how it is a fast track program. So technically, if you see in 3 years, the student is able to graduate. He gets a bachelor's degree from the Progression University, and they get eligible for 3 years of post-study work visa as well. So the top row that you see, that is about diploma leading to bachelor's degree. We also have shorter duration program. So we have Travel and Tourism Management, and we have Travel, Tourism, and Flight Attendant Preparation course. They are 1+1 diploma. So 1 year at Eton College, 1 year at Capilano University towards a diploma in tourism management. The final diploma that the student is earning from Capilano University. And after that, they get eligible for 1 year of post-study work visa. The next program is very, very unique program. And I wanted to launch this program for African continent today in this session. So the program is Tourism and Hospitality Canadian Experience Co-op. This is a co-op program. I'm sure you all know what co-op is. So co-op has got paid internship. This is a 2 years program offered only at Eton College. You do not have a progression in co-op program to the university. So why would your student join us? So your students will join us because they are able to earn 1 year of work experience. So if you see, out of 2 years of your study at Eton College, first year you will study. You study the basics of hospitality and tourism. In second year of your co-op program, you get, you get into paid internship. So the entire second year, you work with one of the employers. Our college will help you to find the employers. You work, you gain 1 year of on-paper work experience. And the icing on the cake is this is a paid internship. So you earn back your investment on your first year of study. So I wish, if you have any student who is already in Canada, you can always promote this. And if you have a student in your home country, of course, they can always apply. The home country students can apply for May 22 intake. The next program that you see on screen is Business Environment Communication. This is for somebody who does not meet the English language requirement of the college. So I'm skipping this program for you because for African continent right now, we have a waiver in the English language. Now going ahead, this is a snapshot of the partner universities that we have. If you see, this has got in Canada, I'm sure you can recollect the names like VCC is a known brand, Royal Road University, Capilano University, University Canada West, and City University of Seattle. These are the options within Canada. You also have overseas progression. So you have Lincoln University, that's in New Zealand, and University of Tasmania, that's in Perth, Australia. Now, the best part about the progression is your students do not really have to worry about changing the accommodation or their part-time job. Why? Because VCC, UCW, so like VCC is Vancouver Community College, UCW is University Canada West, and City University of Seattle are hardly 5 minutes away from your Eton College campus. Capilano University is in North Vancouver, so that's like 30 minutes away by sea train. And Royal Road University is the only option that is little far from Eton College, but then in that case, you may have to change the accommodation. But for other 4 options, you don't really have to worry about changing your accommodation or your part-time job. You also have options of overseas progression, as I said. So if you want to move to Australia, you can always take a progression to University of Tasmania or New Zealand for Lincoln University. Moving ahead, very, very important. What about employability? So after you complete your program. So Oliver, you would like to start this slide?
About employment? Yeah, definitely. So Vancouver is the third largest tourism destination in Canada. We have about in BC 21.13 million tourists in the year 2018. 97.4 billion tourism industry in Canada, and more than 300,000 employment opportunities in the tourism and hospitality industry in BC. And airline is the largest service industry in Canada. So it's an industry that hires a lot of our students. And a lot of our students get hired within 3 months after graduation. That's what being in the industry that long that I've kind of seen. Students are very, very successful, and they go on to become a managerial and supervisory positions within 3 years with education. You can also do one without education, but it will take you 18 years before you become someone in the industry that has a supervisory or management position. So definitely that's a key to success, is to get education with gainful employment within 3 years. And most of our students have done that with success.
Thank you, Oliver. Thank you. So basically, I'm sure you're able to make out that, our graduates get a faster job because they have on-hand work experience in the field of industry. Now going ahead, this is a snapshot of our practicum placement partners. So these are the companies wherein we place our students for their internship. So as I said, practicums are unpaid, and the co-op, only the co-op internship is a paid internship. And we are working for more partners to be on board. So you will be finding it soon on the slides. Now going ahead, very, very important is your admission requirement. So what exactly is needed to be student at Eton College. So we need very simple admission requirements. Only two things is what is needed. No, sorry, in your cases, it's only one thing which is needed. You should be a high school student with a minimum of C grade as per Canadian education system. Talking about African education system, so we need a C, C plus, and even C minus we take, Ritu, correct?
Yes, yes, which is equivalent to 45 to 50%. Yes.
Yes, perfect. Talking about the English language, I have already informed you it's waived off. And talking about visa success, so we have touched wood a very high visa success from African continent. We are maintaining a ratio of 90% as of now. So we do have good visa success from Africa. Going ahead, talking about your age for the student. So student should be, if the student is under 19, we need a guardian as per IRCC website, as per the IRCC requirement. So that's required. And going ahead, talking about the academic gap. So we take a gap of 4 years with justification, 2 years without justification. Justification can be your work experience letter, or if you have done a shorter diploma certification or something, you can give the diploma mark sheets as well. Now going ahead, talking about mathematics, if you remember, I told you we do not require mathematics for admission at Eton College. Yes, that's true. When I talk about the progression to university, so let me, for you to correlate, let me go back to this slide. So to have a progression to universities like Capilano and Royal Road University, mathematics is mandatory. So how will your students fulfill that? So to fulfill this, if your student is enrolling with us at BA, Business Administration, BAHM, that is Business Administration majors in Hospitality Management, and Business Administration majors in Travel and Tourism Management, we teach your students Accounting 200. This is a part of your subject, and yeah, this is included in your subject, and this helps you to meet the mathematics requirement at university. So you do not have to repeat or take additional mathematics. It's a part of your subject. You just need to clear it, and that helps you to have a smooth progression to university. In terms of other programs, for example, HTM, TTM, and TTFA, if you need, if you have not studied mathematics, you can take Accounting 200 as an additional subject. It is a 1-month program. You just have to keep us pre-informed so that we can arrange your classes. And this is a 1-month program. The fees for this is 980 CAD. And that, again, so once you study it, you get easy progression to the university. So I hope that that question is sorted. Now let me go back to the slide where I left. Okay, this is not for you, so I'm skipping the slide, and let me come to the promotions and discounts. So talking about the tuition fees at Eton College, we are continuing our discounts on the tuition fees because of the COVID situation that's there. So we have continued our discounts, and our discount for a 1-year program is 3,500 CAD, and discount for a 2-year program is up to 8,000 CAD. So technically the fees is between 13,500 to 18,000 CAD, but after discount, the fees has been reduced to between 8,450 to 16,200 CAD. So, that's the lesser fees because of your discounts. And if I talk about 1-year tuition fees, it technically ranges between 7,500 to 9,300 CAD. So that depends upon the program that you choose. So with this, I come towards the end of the presentation. So I'm going to stop my screen share here. And I would request all the participants to please type your questions in the Q&A session or the chat session, and we can take your questions one by one. So I can see Folosu here. Hello, Folosu, how are you?
I'm fine. Kavita, how are you?
Yeah, doing good, Folosu. You can just wave to all your viewers.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, so that's Folosu. So he has to rename himself, but no problem. I have introduced him, so that's fine. So Folosu, you can, you can ask them to ask the questions, and we can take the questions one by one.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, Kavita. I want to believe that Eton College has become a brand, a well-known brand in Africa and in Nigeria. So if anyone that is joining this session is having any question, you can hear from us' mouth right now, because we have the facilitator on ground to do justice to all your questions. So don't hesitate to drop in your questions concerning the admission requirements, jobs, opportunity in Eton College. Thank you so much, Kavita.
Thank you, Folosu. Thank you. And thank you for the kind comment in the chat session, I can see. So I would request all the viewers to please ask your questions if anything is unanswered so that we can take your questions one by one. Meanwhile, Oliver, if you think I have missed on something, you can please add on, or any basic information about Vancouver City you would like to give, or the precautions that the new international student should take care of before arriving in Canada.
Not much to add on to even your detailed conversation already with everyone. But I met over the weekend on Friday and Saturday with one of our Nigerian students. His name is Justice. He arrived on
Yes.
one thing that I wanted to comment is they're one of the nicest people on earth. They are so appreciative of even the smallest thing that I did. All I did was to give him a resource to say, hey, you have to call, because he was looking for housing. He had to check out of his hotel on Sunday. And I said, Oliver, you need to help me. If I don't find housing, I'm homeless. I said, okay, just call this contact of mine, and I'll get you housing for the next 7 days, just to where you can find permanent housing. He made a call and he found housing. He said, oh my God, I'm so appreciative of you. To me, I did nothing but to give him a phone number and say, call this contact. But he was so appreciative, and he couldn't thank me enough. Say, it's my job, you don't have to say that. So just a good comment is Nigerians are one of the loveliest people that I've ever met.
Thank you, Oliver. And I have one question that I can see in the comment section, and that is, should the student pay all the tuition fees before to apply for visa, or the student need to pay a minimum fees before apply for visa? So basically, as a college, our requirement is that the student should pay a minimum of 6,000 CAD. That's the minimum requirement for you to accept your offer letter. That's the college requirement. Now, talking from visa point of view, it's always better that you pay your 1-year tuition fees, because if you saw my last slide, it said that the fees ranges between 7,500 to 9,300 CAD. So technically you were just left with 1,300 CAD or so. So if you pay it before, it helps you to have a better visa success, but it is your choice. Like minimum 6,000 is mandatory. The rest can be paid after visa. %50 discount on the specific program. Yes, thank you, Titus, for bringing that to me. So I would like to inform all of you that we have the co-op program. The co-op program has got 50% discount on the tuition fees. So the tuition fees after discount is 12,860 CAD. And of course, this is pretty reasonable, because this is the fees for 2 years, but then second year you are working, so you have to pay your fees in the first year itself. So you can pay 6,000 before visa filing, remaining 6,860 you can pay after visa file, after your visa is approved. And this program has got 50% discount, so please take use of it and apply for May 22 intake. One more thing that I'm missing on is your application fees. Application fees is still waived off for international students, so you do not have to worry about your application fees. Your offer letter turnaround time is 24 to 48 hours, provided your application is complete. You can use Unify. Please use Unify and submit your applications through Unify. Rest, Oliver is here to support our students on campus once they reach. And we also help you with the accommodations. So good that Oliver has raised this. So, in case if there is any student who would like to get our support in terms of accommodation, we do guide your students. You just have to keep us pre-informed so that we can give some options to the students. If the student does not like it, we can give them another option. And we also have MSM, like we are from MSM. So MSM is also having options of accommodation. So you have 3 options: If you don't like any of them, then I can ask one of my students to help you. So that's the last option. But then, we do help you with the accommodation part. We also help you with, seeing you at airport once you arrive. You just have to complete the pre-arrival form that we have. So Ritu can send you the pre-arrival form in case you need assistance for, arriving in Canada. And after that, Oliver will be in touch with you. He can help you with anything. So he can help you with, even finding a part-time job, accommodation, So we have our separate team on campus. So, Oliver, I cannot see any more questions coming in. I think, Ritu, would you like to add something here?
Yes, of course. So for all of you, like as Kavita ma'am said, like our Eton College is offering a discount of 50% in co-op program. So we are really excited with this program to promote to Africa region, and you help us with lot of application for January intake, and we are looking for your support for May intake as well.
And we will support you with good services.
Yes.
So with this, I think we can come towards the end of the session. So I would request Dakshita to add some she can add some points here.
Thank you so much, Kavita. And thank you everyone for joining, each and every attendee to join in. By the way, I believe that we've got one more question coming in. Is there a provision to begin class online in case of visa delays? So can I answer this question, Kavita? Yeah. So in case of visa delays, yes, it's good that you can start your classes online as a college. We do not have a lot of problems if you're actually, your application is in the embassy. However, I believe that if you register for few courses and in the end, unfortunately, you do not get your visa, your fees will be deducted, and that will be the major problem. So Oliver, do you have to say anything over here as you're there at the college? And then you can also suggest, if the students did not get the study permit, what to do.
Yeah, so it's kind of sitting like on a just to be safe. I think it's you should start class when you at least get the letter of invitation to come to Canada, and also the letter that to say that you can you will get your visa, because you shouldn't be starting class when you don't have the letter of introduction to come to Canada, just because then we will start to deduct tuition on your side. So I would be more inclined to have you start class when that happens.
Thank you so much, Oliver, for your suggestions over here. So I would definitely say let's wait for the visas to come in. I know that there's a lot of backlog going. Actually, there's a lot of decisions that are pending. Students are waiting their decisions. We are waiting, and so are you guys. But it's good if we can hold on for some time, get the results, and then get the classes going. Also, looking at the Omicron situation, we will work something around for the study permit decisions. We will work something around the policies, and if there will be any other changes, we'll definitely let you know. But thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you everyone for your precious time. Thank you all the panelists for your time to be here. Thank you all the viewers. Look forward for similar sessions in future, and look forward for some more new announcements coming up in future. So stay safe, stay healthy. Have a great day ahead.